Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing 4 cryptocurrencies which are THETA, TERRA, Stellar and EOS. We will see where they might move over the next weeks. Please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis for free, while to receive our real-time alerts and our trading signals generated by our robot, then you can join our growing community on Patreon. You will find the link in the description field. Let's start with the THETA. As you can see here, right now the asset is worth $7.35. Now, if we analyze the price action without using any kind of indicator, what it's immediately clear is that we have detected a point of control, a POC, which means a huge increase in terms of volumes in association with a very long white candle. As you can see here, in terms of amplitude, the distance between the point of high and the point of low when compared with the previous candles is much higher. So what we should be expecting for THETA over the next weeks, as you can see here, this one is a weekly chart. Definitely from this level we are going to retrace, so where it might be a very good area from where we can accumulate into THETA. Definitely very first area is $4. There will be this area around $3. So we will be waiting THETA for a strong retrace, which is going to happen over the next weeks, and will be accumulating at between $4 and $3. Let me say something about Chilits. Yesterday I published a video about Chilits. At the time Chilits was worth $0.86, and I've been clearly stating that we would have experienced a retrace for Chilits till 0.60 and $0.40. I saw some comment where someone was saying that that was not going to happen, and exactly one day before, sorry, later, let's say only 12 hours later, we have seen Chilits going back to $0.60. So same it will happen here for THETA right now. If you are a hodler, I do suggest to sell your position, at least partially, maybe half of the position, in order to lock into profit or to move your trailing stop, okay, above this level, let's say above $5. While if you want to buy THETA, let's wait till the retest of this area between $4 and $3, which it will be a much safer area from where I do believe THETA is going to rebound strongly. Now let's move on and let's analyze TERRA. TERRA has very similar chart. Here, in terms of point of control, we see a minor volume when compared with the previous one. This volume was an extraordinary one, and was exactly the volume which broke above the previous level, which gave the strengthness to TERRA and actually to skyrocket till right now $14, 14.80, so almost $15. So what we should be expecting over the next weeks, definitely we are retracing from this level. TERRA is a very similar chart when compared with the THETA. We see even in this case a huge increase in terms of amplitude. The difference between the point of high and the point of low is much higher when compared with the previous candles. Of course, the chart is now vertical, so all those conditions are clearly telling us that we are retracing from this level. So we will be waiting TERRA for a strong retrace till this area, $6, between $6 and $8. From here we will be experiencing a new accumulation period, and after a break of some important key threshold, we are definitely entering TERRA, we are entering position, we are entering in the buy zone. But let's wait until the retest of this key threshold area between $6 and $8. So if you are hodling TERRA, even in this case I do suggest the same thing that I've been suggesting for that. So you might want to lock into profit using a trailing stop or selling at least half of your position. For those who are eager to buy TERRA, let's wait until the retest of this area between $6 and $8, which will be happening over the next weeks. Now let's move on and let's analyze Stellar. Stellar is a completely different chart when compared with the TERRA Luna. TERRA, sorry, and THETA, we have seen extraordinary similarities between THETA and TERRA, while for Luna, for Stellar, we have a completely different chart. What we see here, even in this case, it was a point of control. From here, when that happens, we know that we experience a retrace, which actually happened. Right now, Stellar is facing a very first important support at 0.40 US dollar. This support, which will be the most important key threshold for us for the next months for Stellar. If 0.40 US dollar will actually hold, then we're experiencing Stellar breaking above 0.6 US dollar to retest the all-time high. So right now we are inside an accumulation period between 0.40 and 0.60 US dollar. We want to buy at the break of 0.60 US dollar, and we will see actually a retest of the all-time high for Stellar. Right now, what we see is was a hammer. Okay, when normally that happens after, in this case, a very small retrace. That means that we are the bullish force were able to reject the bearish forces. Right now, Stellar is fighting the 0.40 US dollar. I believe we have very strong chances to see Stellar reacting from this area. Yet we don't want to buy Stellar until we will see a strong break above 0.60 US dollar. Okay, so right now Stellar will try to is facing a horizontal support. I do believe we are going through a period of accumulation, period. And again, we buy only at the break of 0.60 US dollar. Let's move on. Let's analyze EOS. EOS, when compared with the three previous cryptocurrencies, definitely is the weakest one. What we see here, we definitely, even in terms of volumes, we see very constant volumes with just an increase right now. EOS is facing the very important key threshold resistance at 5 US dollar. Only a break above 5 US dollar will give us a potential for a potential gain of 80 or 100%. So next target at 10 US dollar with a stop nearby, so at 8 US dollar. But definitely we need to break above 5 US dollar. Until EOS will not be breaking above 5 US dollar, for us is a neutral asset. We don't buy. Definitely we don't buy EOS. We wait for a strong break of 5 US dollar. We need a further increase in terms of volumes. As I've been saying, if we compare, okay, for example, TERRA and Luna, we see a block of volumes. In this case for TERRA, in this case for THETA, we see a spike in volume POC, but we also have experienced an increase in terms of volumes. Once we analyze EOS, we see that the volumes are quite constant with just an increase at the end, okay, of the diagram. So again, if I would have to bet in one of the four cryptocurrencies, definitely TET and TERRA right now have hit all our take profits. So we stay aside from TET and TERRA. We wait for the levels that have been given out. Stellar, definitely we buy only at the break of 0.60, and EOS we buy only at the break of 5 US dollar. Okay guys, if you want to receive our real-time alerts, our newsletter, and our training signals generated by our rope, then you can join our growing community on Patreon. Thank you guys.